All right, so now we're going to continue getting through these results. Now we've got a few more sites that we've got results for now that I've marked off. Alan Frost has sent us the info for this one, so this should be pretty straightforward. We can do that quickly. That one, we'll leave the MQ stuff to the end, and we'll just do the simple stuff. So first one we'll do Willow Park first. We'll finish that off. So if we go to our results here, we can see he's sent this. Move the emails out of the way. And this is what the sheet should look like, unlike the other one where this was all empty. Now, he has an automatic formula here that adds up these two, so that he can, when he puts all three of these reads in manually, this is like a check for him. So he knows that he hasn't made a mistake. So basically we just need this, and this. So we'll open Willow Park marquee, and I've already got it filtered so that it's just all the blank ones. Equals VL tab, click on the meter ID, comma, get the table that we want. So meter number 1, 2, 3, 4. So go that. Column we want is 1, 2, 3, comma, and then down to false. Enter. Now we've got that. Now what I usually do is don't copy this cell. You want to click on the cell and copy what's in the text box, because then it will take the exact formula. So copy that, and then in here, click on the text box next to it in Peak, go Control V, tab, click in the text box, Control V, and then here we've got column 3 because we want the total. In this Peak one, we want the next one, so column 4. So we change the 3 over here to a 4, and that will give us our peak. And then we go across to here, and we got off peak, which is column 5. So we change this 3 to a 5. Right, so then we've got all of our reads that we need. I'll highlight these 3 and just in the corner click and drag down to the bottom. Make sure you can see the bottom of that box. That's it, and you can see here that the variances are all pretty close. The reason it's not showing as a normal percentage, I should have explained this earlier, is because we don't have a date in here yet. So if I just put a date, so the 30th of the 12th, it's not very good. Oh, just 2025. There we go. Then it starts to correct itself. But without a date, if it is the read is within a reasonable tolerance, then it should be around 100. This one, for example, is pretty high, but I think that must have been not very much usage. Yeah, 2 usage last month, and this month you got 117. So yeah, so we'll just copy that all the way down, and that's it. I think that's it. So select all. It's pretty much everything in there. Copy paste. Get rid of this missed read. Nothing else. We've got all the reads in there. Got all the dates. Just copy paste and save. And now we are good. So that was the 30th. And I'll get rid of this note. Cool, that's it. So we'll do these M-cubed ones later. What we'll do now is we'll do Southern Cross. I'm just going to go to the Stream Deck and open all my documents that I need with a shortcut. Apparently they like to open in the background. There we go. All right. So put them down here. Like so. Put them down here. This is really messing with my particularness. Out of the way. All right. Cool. So, Southern Cross Retail. Let's put this over to the side here. All right, Southern Cross. So Jay does Southern Cross. Now he'll usually do. It's all probed. I'll just check if it's done after the start of the month. Yep, it was. So we'll change that to EOM to get the value at the start of the month. First of the first. And then there's a few reads usually that are manual reads. So there's usually 3. Now, as of right now, he texts me photos, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto AppSheet. And that way it's a lot more straightforward. Don't have to have him texting. You can just add them in as he's doing them. Cool, so just give us a sec. Okay, so I've just taken the photos that he sent over the text message, photos of the meters, and I've just added them in. So that's pretty much all we need to do. Just have a quick scan through here. It's missed. It's off supply. It's no access. That's high, but it is probed, and the max demand is a lot higher, so they are using more power, so that's okay. So yep, that's that. Southern Cross is done. We'll mark that off as the first. Okay. Stockland Wendori. So that was done yesterday, so I need to get a new read sheet. So I'm going to delete the old. I need to get the new reads from AppSheet, so I'm going to delete the old one from my downloads and go into SitesRed and download a new CSV. That's there. Refresh. Open. And now this will have the reads from Stockland here. These ones. So let's go back to Stockland Wendori. Move. Okay. Fill it in. Now these ones we always do current. Even though we read it after the end of the month, I will always do the current reads. So copy paste. Let's look at our NAs. So I do the meter ID first, and then there's a few where we have the serial number. So I'll do the current serial number. Drag that down. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Highlight the blanks. And now all of our serial numbers are gone. Now the rest are just AppSheet reads. So we'll do meter ID AppSheet. Cool. Now let's look at our NAs. And the 3 that are NA we've got replaced by remote meter, replaced by remote meter, and removed. And you can see previously we don't have any reads for them. So that's it, I think. Now look at our zeros just to see if there's anything couldn't get. Off supply and vacant, and that's okay. It was like that last time. It's been like that for a while, so we're all good there. So now highlight the whole thing. Oh shoot. Copy paste. Now all of these you can see are in the shoulder, so I need to move these across. But before doing that, I just make sure as I'm doing this, because it's the whole column, you want to scan this one to make sure there's no read already in this column. Okay, so just double check that, because sometimes you can copy over something. There might be like a read like this, and then you basically copy over this, and you'll see that because you'll get a different color over here. But in this case, we're all good. So I usually just copy down to there, right click C, right click V, and 0. Sweet. These are also 0. Control Enter. And we'll fill in our dates. 6th of the 1st. Cool. I think that's everything. This one's rolled over. That's okay. Bit high, but that's okay. It's probed. Yeah, we're all good. That's it. So 6th of the 1st. Okay, let's see if Jeremy's done any. Now he got Cumberland Grove yesterday. Now I have added that already into our probe export file. Where is it? Oh, it's M cubed, so we'll do that later. Let's do Hunter Street. I don't have yet, actually. Oh, we couldn't do Hunter Street. So Jeremy's told me that Hunter Street we couldn't get to because Christmas, they're all closed. I've emailed Savant Energy, these guys. I've just sent them an email saying, hey, we couldn't get in over the holidays, so we're going to have to skip it, sorry. And then if they want us to go back before next cycle, they'll let us know. So forget about that one. Chilora, I haven't added these in because it was a bit tricky. So Chilora usually is put in here. And same with Roberts and Bankstown. Those three usually uploaded on OneDrive. This month though, Nabil did them himself. And he's just done them and sent an email with all the data. So yeah, we can just put that. We'll do these later. Don't worry about these now. I want to actually get through some and send them, because people are crying out for results. So what we'll do is we'll do some of these app sheet ones because they're pretty quick. So we'll just open all these app sheet ones. North Lakes, Prime West North Lakes is listed as North Lakes. QV, actually QV will leave because that's a bit more complicated. Okay, Stockland Trogan. This one's pretty easy. Brendan, who lives in Traralgon, does this on the last day of every month. He's pretty reliable. Never had an issue. Locked and vacant. That's fine. It's always been like that. Oh, NA. These have been removed though. And that's it. I think that's all. Yep. So we'll just copy that down. Oh, we got a read last time though. That's interesting. Now locked and vacant. Oh, okay. Here's something interesting. So let's get rid of all these zeros in here. And zeros. What's this? Meeting. Not sure what that means. I'm going to do the Chris Constantinides trick. Shouldn't call it that. And just confirm that these all add up, because I saw one that was a bit off here. And ta-da! Boom, boom. That minus that, minus that. Yeah, so you can tell that usage is within one read for all of these. These are 99 because some of the dials have moved over, except for this one. And we can figure out that it's that one. It's the off peak. So if I go equals total minus peak, we will get our off peak. He's just put it in a 4 instead of a 9. And that's it. Beautiful. I think that's everything. Can get rid of that. Is that from March? March peak read. Whoops. Should have gotten rid of that ages ago. Yep, that's good. All right. Traralgon done. 30th. Next. Stockland Burleigh Heads. So this is one of the Queensland sites. Jack Miller does. Copy, paste. NAs. Just one. Door locked, private lock, unable access. Looks like he didn't even bother putting a read in for that. Check out zeros. Woo! Quite a few. Okay. You know, this is what I do sometimes. When I have photos, because this is so long and distracting, I will show only, filter only the ones of the photos. I will put in here photo and I'll just copy this down. Then I can see everything. Thanks. Okay. Oh, it says off supply. But we got a read for it last time. So let's have a look at the photo just to satiate my curiosity. And the photo says, oh, the read's still there, but it says off supply. Okay, so I'm going to put the read in, but we'll say off supply. This one says closed. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, closed. Off supply. Did he put a read for this one? No. Off supply. Off supply, off supply. Okay. Closed. Off supply. Yeah, so he's tested these with the little fault tester. But I'll still might put the read in. Just cause. Can't locate. So these all we haven't been able to locate, and they haven't been able to give us any more details. Meter may be faulty. Oh, he found this one. That's right. So he found this one this time. This one. PM 01600. Okay. So I'm going to put photo below. Was listed as PM 10600. And then, hang on, sorry, that should be in there. And so I'm going to change that to 01. Yep, like that. Spelled that wrong. No, possibly faulty meter. And we'll get this photo. Get a screenshot of that, crop of that, and then put it down there. And I don't think he got a read from it, did he? Oh no, he did. I think. Well, let me fix this up. 600. Alright, so it looks like that is the read, I think. And what I'll do, I'll just say photo, please. And we'll get a photo of that each time. Please update location in comments. Jan 24. It's actually Feb 25. Cool. And I'm not sure what the read is. I mean, it could be 1109189, but I'll leave the photo there and then they can advise. Okay, so he's just listed all these as off supply. I'm just going to add that they're off supply. Now, I might tell him that I'd rather we get the read, because even though he's tested them, I think they still want the read for it. And then when the read changes, they'll know that it's on supply. So I'm just going to shoot him a text and just say, all those ones we tested as off supply have listed, but they want us to get the read. Because I'm pretty sure these are all manual. Yeah, these are all, manual meters? What are they called? Analog meters. So they probably still want us to get the read, and then when it changes, we'll do it. So I'll just shoot him a text just saying, can you please still just get the read? Alright, so I've added the previous read from here, from the last one, and just added that they are off supply. Now this last one, meter for ADC, I'll just delete that, and we don't need to put anything in here. There was nothing in there last time. Clear that out. 0, yep, the only one is a 0 read. And we'll copy this. And I'll just go down and see. Oh, that's high. You can get rid of that 9 and then it will work out. Oh. No, it won't. What has happened here? Okay. If I add those two together, I get 8184. That's really low. Plus 100,000. Oh, no, that's apparently correct. Well, look, he's added it in, so it must be correct. Yeah, alright, well. Also, why is he taking all the registers? That I'm not sure. Oh, yep, okay. 184. Yep, alright, cool. Matches up with last time. So that's okay. So we've got that. Oh, I'll change the date so we can see if anything is out of tolerance or the variance is too high. So we'll do that. Alright, why didn't we get this one? Oh, closed. Whoops, escape. Actually, let's have a look at everything with photo. See if anything is kind of off. Owned by plus ES. Oh, serial number. Different serial number? Alright, we'll add the serial number. He's added that, so we'll put that in there. That's nice. Okay, okay, so this one, read in megawatt hour. So he's given us the read in kilowatt hour. So all we have to do is kind of go into here and take 100. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, a factor of 1,000. Divide it down, and then just put a decimal point in. And you can use the previous one to denote or to figure out where you want to put it. This one, I needed to get a photo in January, so let's get that photo, shall we? Three 37994, maybe 37994. Photo below. Whoops. Get rid of the highlighting. Cool. Oh, that's a lot of usage, but we have a photo for it. Oh. Hang on. Right click, open a new tab. 3218249 in watt hours. So 3. So he's put the decimal point in the wrong spot. So you can see there's a little decimal point there. We need to go 1, 2, 3 across, which makes it 3218. So we're gonna put that and yep, that's in line. So that's fine. Good. I'll add the photo anyway. Just say copy, paste. This one again, very high. Oops. 39802, I think. 39802. I think that's... I don't think that's a decimal. So I'm going to take that, paste it below, and just say... Oh, I see. I think last time it was really high, so I got a photo for it. Yep. All right, cool. This one looks like this is rolled over, and we can test that by adding a 10,000. But it's still relatively high, so we'll probably get a photo of that one. 0487, and we'll copy, paste, photo below. This one, reads are going backwards. Interesting. Let's have a look at the past results and see what that has to say. So, boom, boom. 51417. Open image, new tab. 10221. And what was this one? Ooh. Okay, this meter is definitely faulty. Yeah. Meter is faulty. Reads. Not moving off from between. What is it? 1002. I'm going to highlight that one because they need to do something about it. Why does he put 48? It's 18. Well, he's put that in wrong. Anyway, regardless. Oh, now he's messed me up. Maybe it's just a really, really low usage. $28. 39. See, that's so weird. Why is it doing that? What is going on? On 4. Now it's started to go up again. So it's gone down and now it's starting to go back up. Reads were decreasing, but now increasing. That'll be fine. Let's leave it. I probably won't do anything about it anyway. Who cares? I think that one's okay because we don't. The reason this is so high is because there's no value in this box. This one same, and this one the same. So let's Let's have a look at the photo. Just to confirm he's got the right number of dials, you know, the right decimal point. Oh, yeah, has he got it? Okay, this is a good learning spot here. This is, I believe, an arrow, not a decimal point. If I open the next one, I think this is the same. Yep, so this is an arrow, not a decimal point. Some of these meters, there is literally a decimal point. It'll be higher. It won't be kind of checked underneath the meter. There is, you can see here, kind of like, even though there's a gap, it's very subtle. You need to be in front of the meter. But Jack knows, and John knows, Alan knows. The guys in the field pretty much all know that it's an arrow that points to whatever this is here, and just says, yes, it's this. Something is checked. It's so stupid design, because you think it's a decimal point, but it is actually not. So this read 5227513 is correct. There's no decimal point. Same with this one. 80, no decimal point. All right, so those two are correct. And then let's look at TCB6. Well, that's handy. He's taken a photo of not the read. Let me take a photo of last time. Anyway, so that's all good. So I think we're all good with those. Select all. Now let's just have a quick look through and just see. Okay, so those are all off supply. We'll just have a quick look through again and just make sure everything is kind of in line. All right, we'll add a 1 to this just to make it easier. What is going on here? 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so 2 and 9. I have no idea what's going on here. One of those has got to be wrong. So we'll look through some past history. Okay, so it's using 6, 5, 4, 4,000, 6,000. I think this is a 3 based on the past usage. It's always within 4 to 6,000 worth of usage. So I think this is a 3, but what we'll do, we'll say photo please, January/Feb 25. And I'm going to say that this is actually a 3. And that's pretty well in line. So we're good there. Bit high, but that's okay. That's closed. Low, but okay. Low, but okay. Got a photo for that one. Okay. This one. These two. That one's fine. This one. 857, 858, 8. Okay, so you can kind of get a sense. 857, 858, 859, right? My thing is, I think he's mixed those up. We can have a look, and we'll just check the past usage again. And I'm guessing it probably lines up with this. 851, 852, 853, 854, 855, 857, 858. Yeah, he's messed up. So he's made a boo-boo here, and then when he's trying to fix it, he's 859. 859. 895. He's just at a absolute mare with that one. So this will be 859. So I'll just leave that like that. Add one to that. Closed. This is all fine. Not too far off. This one. Alright, looks like he's put an extra digit in. Because you can see previously we've only got 5 digits. Here he's put 6. So he's probably just missed putting a decimal point. And then look at that. Back to negative 14. That one we've got a photo. A bit high, but not too bad. We don't have a photo. But it costs us nothing to get a photo next time. So I will just put in photo, please, January/Feb 25. Okay. Ooh. I'm not sure what he's done here. We'll have a look at the past usage. Okay. 5081 5624. So he's using about 400. Oh, sorry, 400. Using 500. Using 400. Using 5 to 600. This should be an 8. That would be my guess. But again, we'll get a photo next month just so that we can confirm it next month if we were wrong. And we'll change this to an 8. So a little high, but reasonable. That's okay because it's only 6. 7, 3.3. It's off by 2. Just add 2. Got a photo for that one. And that's it. I think that's all of them. It is a bit tricky. This is one of the more complicated ones. Because we don't probe it, it's all app sheet, and you know, you don't know 100% for sure whether he's right. You know, you can trust them as much as you want. It's possible though that he's made some mistakes with it. But again, all we can do is get a photo. 31st. And confirm it next month. But yeah, that's Billy Heads. All right, let's do an easy one. Mill Park. Press the button twice. Where am I going? Where am I looking? I need the read sheet document. Mill P. Mill Park. When was this read? The 30th. Perfect. Oh, not 2025. That's so annoying. Look at that. Boom, boom. And in less time that it took to fix and check one of the meters at Burleigh, we are already done Mill Park. That was good. Let's do another easy one. Where's it? What's the easiest one left? Ah, this one. Red Bank Plains. Done by Jonathan. So again, press it twice. Before it has a chance to fill in. Red Bank. Red 30th. 30th of 12 of 24. Done. That's a little high, but I think it's okay. Done. 30th. Cracking. Let's do Manuka. Manuka is a Canberra site. ACT site. We have a small team in ACT that does handful of sites, maybe 5 to 6 sites, something like that. This one's done every month, and it's usually pretty easy, and sorts itself out. Ooh, hello, you're a bit high. I'm guessing that that should not have a 9 at the front. Beautiful. Okay, that's a bit high, but 164, I'm willing to accept it. So usage is 164. So what we can quickly do is search and just see if the usage has ever gotten to 164 before. Yeah, look, 200. That's 120. That's a low usage. That's a low usage. So we've had a few months of pretty low usage, but it has gotten up there. Oh, I see. Here we go. Yeah, it's 220. So the usage has been that high before. So I'm willing to accept that. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. This meter was recently replaced, so we can get rid of this. Just leave that for now. I just want to make sure of this one. Yep. Took photo of wrong register. Correct show. Just throwing this. So I'll just quickly check this one because it was recently replaced. I asked them to add in the comments which register we read, but they didn't add it. Okay. That's fine. Well, read 001 register. Get rid of that. Yep, that checks out. I think that's similar to the last photo. On metering panel. Wait, is this still relevant? No, so that's this was what it used to look like. Building manager's private kilowatt hour meter. That's been removed. And now it just has on orange metering panel. Is there even a label on it? I can't even see a tenancy label on the last one either. An orange panel labeled metering. Read 001 register. Boom. That'll do. So that's okay. And then with this one, so we did meter ID. I've set it up so with this one, you just do the serial. Excel doesn't like zeros. So on the read sheets document here, you won't find anything in this column that starts with a 0. Anything. It will always default back to whatever the first number is. So that's why I've put that there. So once we do that, no usage. Cool. All right. And that's that. That's Manuka. Manuka is finito. 23rd. Point Cook. Let's just do Point Cook. All right, this is one of Chris Constantinidis' ones. It's a big one, which means it's possible he's made some boo-boos on it. So we always want to double check these ones. So Point Cook, we'll just copy that down. I don't think there's anything in the serial column. Nope. So copy paste. What we've got is what we've got. Let's look at the NAs. 2 that are removed. Love it. That's great. So we've got all the reads. Check the zeros. 0 read, off supply, off supply, off supply, off supply, off supply, all off supply, closed and vacant. Perfect. Brilliant. Now, the fun part. So I'm just going to sort so that we can only see zeros here. Okay, he's put some notes in some of these. Difficult read, condensation. Oh, sorry. Let's just fix the date. I think they were all read on the 2nd. Yes, they were. So we're just gonna fix the date so that we get a better sense of the variance. And let's see if there's any. Okay, difficult read, condensation. First dial, hard to read. Okay, fair enough. Did he get a photo? I hope he got a photo. He did not get a photo. I'm gonna say photo, please, moving forward, because he said that the first style is hard to read. I'm gonna assume that he's put a 6 in here. No, that's not right. He may have read this wrong. I'm going to say previous read incorrect. Oh, sorry, not previous. Specify the month. December read incorrect. Getting photo next cycle. Believe December read is incorrect. Getting photo next cycle. Just actually, I should probably double check that. Oh, far out. It's vacant. Just see how much usage there's been. 0, 10, 3,000, then 6,000, 3,000, 3,000. Okay, he may have mixed these up. I might be incorrect there. So what I'm going to do, because it's got 2 months of usage in the 3,000, and 8s and 5s are usually mixed up. I'm going to flip these. What did we have? What was it? It was 2, 5. So what we'll do, I feel like he may have mixed up the 5 and the 8. So I'm going to say 8, 5 and guess that it's lower, so then they're not overcharged. This one is fine. It says difficult recondensation. What I might do, what I will do, I will add a note saying get a photo. Oh, it's already there. Look at that. Oh, fucking impossible to read. Sorry. All right, beautiful. So that's good. Now we've gotten rid of all those notes. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. Now, I want to filter out anything with a blank in the peak. So I only have these ones with 3 dials. Okay. I can already see. Oh, it might be one. No, could have just rolled over. So boom, boom, boom. And then we'll do the same for the usage. grab these two and copy them down. Okay, and I can see there's a couple that are off. All right, so that's okay, that's okay. That's okay because it's rolled over. That's okay, that's not too bad. That's okay, that's okay. What is happening here? Oh, okay. So you can see 4318, blah, blah, blah. He's added a decimal point in that shouldn't be there. You can tell just from looking at the reads. Bang, fixed. That is perfectly fine. That's fine. Okay, not working. Digits are flying all over the place. This is 1,000 higher than it should be. So it's got to change to from a 6 to a 5, and then we're okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is okay. There's one that's off by 100. Okay, here's the $1 million question. Which register? Actually, we'll come back to it. Registers don't add up. Yeah, we'll come back and we'll do them all at once. That one is off on all of them. That one is way off. You can already tell which one is the total, obviously, because based on the usage, this is way off. We'll come back to that. This one, that's off by too much. 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 Okay, so let's roll through them. Off by 100. What I typically do is I will have a look at the ratio from the last 2 months of how much was peak, how much was off peak, and the usage in total. So in this line, if I go, that equals, so I'll have a look at the past month's usage. We'll copy that across. 508, 308, 200. So as a ratio, if I go peak divided by total usage, 60%. So 508, so 500, 300, 200. Over here, 300, 200, 600. So we can kind of see that these two are closer to this usage. Okay, these two are much closer to this usage than this one is to this. So I'm going to guess that it is the total that is wrong. There's a 100 too much, so instead of a 9, that should be an 8. That would be my guess, and that's fine. So we're underestimating as well. So if we're wrong, they pay less this month, they pay more next month. Cool. Next one, this one. Well, this one's giving us bing, 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 bright yellow. So it seems it's going to be the peak that's wrong. So what I will do, we go to find the peak, we go total minus off peak. And that's what it should be, not this. Looks like he's just put a 1 where there should have been a 0. Done, that's fixed. Okay, this one, we know that this is obviously the total, because that's so far off. Equals the peak plus the off peak. And you can see there's just no decimal point. 578, 54, or even that's off with the decimal point. So what I'm going to do, he's off by about 1, but I'm just going to copy and paste that into there. And that one's fixed. This one, off by 49, negative 49. All right, because the usage on this is so high compared to how much it's off by, honestly, you could get rid of, you can change any register. I'm just going to change this one from an 8 to a 3. 8s and 3s are often mixed up. And then that will fix that. 70, well, clearly it's the peak register. That 9 should be a 2. Off by 100. Again, we have a huge amount of usage, so it really doesn't matter where you take it from. I'm going to take it from the total. And it barely makes a dent. That's good. And this one, 22. I mean, it could be any of them. Again, let's do that little total trick thing again, and let's see how far off it is. So this one minus the last total, drag it across. 238, 230, 150, 80. 30, 150, 80. See, it could be any of them. I'm going to say it's the total. And I'm going to take some off the top of the total here. So I'm just going to go from a 6 to a 4. And that's it. That's all of them. Let's copy this. The date, because they're manually read, this site, I tend to leave the actual read date. Can't get an EOM read anyway. Just check the rest of them. Another look through. That's okay. That's okay. This is a bit high, but the usage isn't that high, so that's okay. Same here. Alright, I'll just fix up these because I don't like seeing the red. What I'll do is I'll right click C, right click V. Right click C, right click V. V. Alright, this one looks like this. Decimal point is our problem. Rolled over. That was closed. This is vacant. And this is probably rolled over. Yeah. Cool. That's it. All right. So one more copy paste. And point cook is done on the 2nd. Newmarket. Okay, Newmarket. So Newmarket, thing to know about Newmarket Village. It's a Queensland site. We do electricity and water, so there's 2 different tabs. We'll start with the electricity. All right, so we've got that. So boom, 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 boom. Just copy. Oh, no, don't want to copy paste yet. There's a little thing we have to do with this one. It's a little bit different. So first thing, there's no NAs. That's good. Let's check the zeros. 0 read off supply. Just delete these from last time. That's all good. That looks great. Let's get rid of these zeros because I don't like them. Got some photos here. Actually, let's get the you know what? Let's do a little copy paste. And change the date. Now we have photos for these, but I don't think we need them this time because they seem to be in line with the previous. But it's good sometimes we just get photos just to double check. Sometimes the decimal point in the wrong place or whatever, but that's good to know. That one is rolled over, so that's okay. This is a bit high, but it's all right. Okay, now just remember why I didn't want to copy paste and why I said stop. So with Newmarket, there are 3 meters where we need to get max demand. 1, 2, 3. Now with this one, what you need to do, we'll use our Stream Deck again, sorry, and just copy that in there. Now over here where we have the max demand, what you want to do is you go up to your little formula. Now we'll change this to ZZ, and from 15 we're going to change that to 27, and that will give us the max demand. Now what you can do is you can copy this and paste it into where the other ones are, sorry, here and here. Okay. We can also see this one. This is in line with the previous. This one's in line with the previous. This one though, we're gonna. Looks like he's put in more dials than necessary. So we're just going to take those last two off. And then it is still more than the previous, so we're all good. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Let's see if we get the max demand. So he adds that in manually. Oh, that doesn't look good. Why is that off? Have a look, see here. That minus that minus that. He's missing the 3 on the end. Okay. We'll do the Connor check. I think I'm just going to call it the Connor check. Okay. All within one. That one is because it's rolled over, but the usage looks okay. Same with this one. So I think we're good. We're good here. All right. So that's the electricity. Now we do the water. You can get rid of these ones. The old one, I should have deleted that last time. You want to copy. Remember, we can't use our macro. Copy, paste. Get rid of that. And then we want to press the meter ID button twice. 1, 2. Stop it. Boom, boom. Now let's just find our zeros. Change the top one from 9 to 14. And then drag that down. So, can't locate. Oh, wait, no. Do we need to do... I don't think we need to do the water this time. Or do we? Let me have a look. So we only do the water every 3 months. I forgot to mention that. And we don't need to do it this month. So I made a bit of a boo-boo, but how did we get... How did this get in there? Did he read it? Maybe he read the water this month. How is this in there? I'm so confused. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm an idiot. I thought we were doing North Lakes. So please disregard everything I've just said about every 3 months. With Newmarket, we read the electricity and water every single month, both, every single month. With North Lakes, we read the electricity every month and the water every 3 months. So I made a bit of a boo-boo there. Just forget what I was saying. All right, so we've got the electricity. Let's highlight these ones again. No one knows where this meter is. This one was closed. Nando's was closed. Noodlebox was closed. What a tragedy. Ortho Smile is now vacant, and there was no access to this one either. So that is all good. He read it on the 24th. And what's happened here? What has he done here? What's he done? Okay, we're going to double check this one. Hopefully he's got a photo. He does have a photo. Oh, that is a rubbish meter. You cannot see a damn thing. But I can see over here what looks like a little 2, which means that this is a little 3. So 3. Actually, I'll do a little copy paste so I can adjust these. Getting confused. That is high, but not outside of the realm of what's plausible. Same, that's low, but not outside. I think that's it. So it looks pretty good. Yeah, looks like it was just that one where the read is literally... Yeah, and I've got photo please, which means we'll get a photo every single month for that one. I might add photo below. Please replace this meter is almost unreadable. Corroded and almost unreadable. No, I want it to be 2 lines. I'm a perfectionist. Oh, perfect. And I just got an email. So I just got an email saying, can you please send in Newmarket reads? When are they available? I know you're under the pump, but that's all good. So that is done. And I will send this now. But we'll move on to the next one. All right. Next one. Mango Hill. This one's pretty straightforward. This is in Queensland. We do this every 3 months. So we'll clear that. Press the button twice. And so now a thing I like to do sometimes, just in case we there are any notes that we need to add, I'll go into the top one. I'll copy the text in the text box. I'll go to the right, and I'll paste it here. And if we clear this first part out, so that's empty, and just click on the meter ID, you can get the read over here. But then what I can do, because we don't have any other spaces for like skips or notes or anything, I'll change this 9 to a 14 and just copy it down, and then I'll change it to a 15 and just see if we've got anything in here. And usually we don't. 13 is photos. So 13 is photos, 14 is skip freezing, and 15 is comments. This time we don't, but sometimes I'll just put that in there just as a note, just to see if there's any notes from the reader. Now, this I'm going to just copy over here. It's easier than fine tuning it. We'll put the date in. The date, Mango, 24th, 12th of 24. That's all good. Small usage, low usage. The reason this is like this is because we didn't get the read here. He's done well, actually. He's found these ones. Couldn't get these. Jonathan's done a real good job finding these. That's it. We're done. Mango Hill is sorted for another 3 months. Newmarket as well. Put that's what's on the 24th. So just send this behind the scenes. Where's? Gosh, I'm blind. Oh, results emailed. Boom. Cool. Next, North Lakes. North Lakes. Now, North Lakes, as I was saying before, we read every month we do the electricity. Every 3 months we do the water, and you can look at those dates in the schedule. So we can just, honestly, this one we can just leave. This one we need to, let's have a look for our NAs. Just one, and it's removed. Perfect. Look for our zeros. All right, so that one's closed, 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 closed. Off supply. Key missing. Key not, still not working in lock. Nothing we can do. We report that. Like by doing it in here, we report. You know, that's how we report to the clients. So what I'm doing here, I should be explaining these little shortcuts I use on the keyboard. So I highlight 2 because obviously, if I highlight 1, the dates all go in sequentially. And you do this, the dates going sequentially. You need to hold control. So I hold control. So I'll usually hold control and copy 2 of them. And then once I've got 2 of them highlighted, I can double click and highlight all the way to the bottom. Then what I do is I go, instead of pressing enter, because enter takes me down, I hold shift and press enter. Shift enter takes me to the top. If I'm already at the top, shift enter takes me to the very bottom one selected. So what I'm doing is I'm just making sure, because if there was a gap and I did this, it only goes down to where that gap is. So I need to make sure that everything is done. Let's say there's a blank here and I can't see it. If I do this, oh, look, they're all highlighted. I need to scroll down. But what I can do is shift enter. That takes me to the bottom of what I've just highlighted as a shortcut. So then I know. So basically, yeah, hold control, copy 2, double click, shift enter to make sure you've done to the bottom. All right, that looks like it's all zeros. So there's a photo here. That's okay. He's already done the megawatt hour value. That's all good. I think we're all good there. North Lakes is done. The 31st? Oh, I think it was the 31st. Oh. Me of little faith. All right. So, what have we got left? This one we haven't gotten anything for. So I'm just going to take that off the list. Chullora, Dandenong, Southern Plaza, Virginia Park. Okay, so since this one's been an hour, I think this is a good time. We'll stop it, and then we'll move to the next one because QV and Swanson are similar but different. Actually, do you know what? The other video went for like 2 hours. Let's get rid of these app sheet ones. At least YMCA. You know what? YMCA we'll finish on. QV, we need to get photos, and it's a bit of a complicated process. So might give that one its own video. So with YMCA, it's a little bit different. We have a hot and a cold water meter for each of the units, and that is what we read for each one. So these 2 then are summed to give us this. So first thing I do is clear them out, get my little read sheet thingy here. Let's move this over, and so we can see them both. So we need to get the reads for the hot and the cold water meters, and each one has its own entry in here. So we just got to do a VLOOKUP for each. So for the hot water, take it from A across to, I think it's I, but you know, take in a bit more if you want. 9, it's the 9th column. That'll give you the hot, and then I in the text box copy. Control C, copy that into the cold, and instead of the hot water, I delete that and I click on the cold water. Then I've got both. Then I can equals this plus this, and then you've got your 3 entries. All right, so we'll put the read date in, which was the 27th, 27 of 12, 24. Takes us down to the bottom. Looks like those ones are closed. And now Chris Constantinides does this. So again, there could be a few mistakes. So I usually go through this one. Usually we get the read. So these 2 at the bottom, there's only cold water, so you can delete the hot water. And usually there's reads in here, but I guess because it was Christmas, they were closed. Oh, I need to expand that. Yep, closed, closed, close, close. Now, these two are locked usually, and we don't often get them. These two are in the Korean restaurant, which I'm guessing was also closed for the holidays. So we can just get rid of that for those ones. Now, what I'll usually do is I'll copy these two columns and paste the values just so I have them set. And then I will sort smallest to largest, and that will kind of give us what this is. So you can see a lot of these are just kind of off by a small decimal point. In that case, I will kind of use, if it's within one, I'll use like the last read and I'll just copy that across. Then this one, 31, there is usage on it, so I'll probably just change that to a 4. I'll probably make that actually the last read as well. This one, we have 750, 758, 754. I'm guessing that this should have been maybe 752 or 753, and this one is actually correct. But I can't really do anything about it now, so what I'm going to do, I'll probably just have to put that in as the previous as well. Then we'll go the other way, sort largest to smallest, and we'll just see. Sometimes it's way off, like in the usage in the 80s or something like that. But this looks pretty reasonable. And it's within tolerance, so that's good. Now let's do this one. These two obviously we didn't get a read for. This one, way off. 34, 36, 238. So you can see here, clearly 334, 336. This should be a 338. So if we change that to 3, then it lines up. This one, 243, 42. I'm gonna, so 539, 543, 542. I'm gonna change this to a 4. I think that's pretty reasonable. 8, 9. Now that could be 9, 9. Or this one could be wrong. So I'm going to just say, and again, I'm probably going to do the rest with all of these. I'm just going to copy these and make them the previous read. Now let's do largest to smallest and just double check this. So this is a high amount of usage, but it's within reason for this apartment. I don't know what they're doing with all that water, but not my problem. So that's good. So everything else seems to look okay. Usually what will happen is Chris will do this site. He'll read the water before the end of the month, and then a couple of days after the end of the month, John will go to the same site and read the electricity. So I will do typically, so because it's done on the 27th, John did YMCA electricity on the 3rd. I'll process this. If there's any reads that look like they need, they need to be double checked, I'll tell John when he's reading the electricity, hey, can you get a photo of this meter, this meter, this meter? Sometimes as well, if you send this off immediately, like on the 27th, Active Utilities will send us an email saying, hey, can you double confirm this meter, double check this meter at YMCA Water, and you can add that to the list. So send Chris does the water first, and then when John goes back to the electricity, get him to take the photos while he's there, because they're all in open cupboards, so you don't need any access. So once we're all happy with all these reads, let's just check sort largest, smallest. You can see even though the variance is high, the usage is pretty low. So we'll sort by read order, and now we've already copy pasted the values for these. Now we'll do it for the total. So we'll just get everything CV. Save. Water is done. Water is done on the 27th. Cool. So we'll stop it there. We'll stop the video there, and the next one we'll go through some of these slightly more complicated ones like QV, Essendon, Dandenong, etc. Yeah.